And welcome back to a very busy Wednesday night. Tonight, the Northern Sun got started with postseason basketball. We start our coverage at the Sioux Falls Arena, and that is where Augustana, the young Augustana team hosting Minnesota Crookston, looking for their 19th win. Vikings with a strong start. O'Gorman alum Matt Cartwright from beyond the arc. He had 15 points tonight to lead the way for Augustana. Tom Billiter told us you never knew what you're going to get with this young team. We found out tonight. Nice drive by Dylan LeBrun, and Augie is up by 2. LeBrun with 15 points as well, but then the fire alarm goes off. A popcorn machine and burst pipe set off the fire alarms, delayed the game, and it also set off Crookston. Harris and Cleary had 22 points in the game tonight, and Crookston came back and they just absolutely got up by 30 points and win it 87-82. Or 87-72. Over at the Stewart Center, Chris Johnson's Cougars also looking to improve to 19-10. Coup up 19 at halftime. Trevon Evans keeps it going to start the second half. Knocks down 3 of his 23, and Johnson pretty happy with that. He distributes the ball pretty well too. No-look pass to Tessie Powell for the slam. USF builds a 30-point lead. Lots to cheer about tonight. Good hustle off the bench from Austin Slater. Cleans the glass, follows it up 96-51. This is a team they lost to earlier in the season. In Aberdeen, Paul Sather's team had the best regular season record in the league. They hosted Concordia St. Paul tonight looking for their 23rd victory. Andrew Coleman from behind the arc, and he had 3 there. Then it's going to be Irene Wakanda alum Gabe King in the 3-for-all. But here's the play of the night. Coleman with a great no-look bounce pass back to Justin Decker. Decker is going to slam it home. He had 13 points, and it was all Wolves tonight. 88-65 Northern advances. They'll play USF in the next round of the tournament in Sioux Falls. And finally, the Mustangs of SMSU were in Moorhead tonight, and boy, did they play well. Moorhead's Trevon Code, and it was an early lead for the Dragons, but Ryan Bruggeman had a great night. Bruggeman in transition to Nick Default in the corner. SMSU down by only 2. Bruggeman had 35 points in the game tonight. And how about Michael Lee, the great high school football player? He's pretty good in basketball. 3 of his 20, and the Stangs with the upset. Final score, 86-81. Southwest Minnesota State wins. That means we get to see Ryan Bruggeman out here at the Pentagon. He's been so much fun to watch throughout his career. Over 2,000 points. There's your Northern score again. King and Freeze each had 15 points to lead the way for Northern. Again, Crookston upsetting Augustana. Their season is over, and USF gets a big win, 96-51. And now here's Zach Borg with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Jaden Shields brought more than 10,000 fans to their feet with this move in the Stampede's win on Wiener Dog Race Night. Needing 56 points to win on his final 1-meter dive, USD's Isaac Morris scores a 57.20 to claim the Summit League title. SDSU freshman Tom Brookman comes from behind in the distance medley to help the Jacks get a key win on their way to the team's first Summit League Indoor Track and Field Championship. It took Chamberlain's Nash Hutmaker 9 seconds to secure his 3rd straight heavyweight state wrestling championship.
Way on it.
Over.
Oh my.
9 seconds.
Our top play goes to one of the top scorers in college basketball history. Mike Dom's 3,000th career point would prove to be the difference in SDSU's 94-89 win over arch rival USD. And those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Now the women's NSIC playoffs also tipped off tonight. Travis Trapphagen's USF Cougars going after their 22nd victory in 29 starts, hosting Minnesota Crookston. First quarter, Jessie Gear puts it in gear. She had 29 points tonight for her team. Later in the quarter, Washington alum Anna Goodhope drives to the free throw line, and she can make that shot every time. It's 24-18 after 1. Anna had 13 points for Trapp. Second quarter, it's Goodhope and Mariah Zamansky, 2 of her 23 points. Cougars win at 89-74. They're 22-7. Finally, Dave Krauth was also looking for win number 22 as the Vikings hosted the Northern Wolves. Wolves go to Lexi Wadsworth. Ducks underneath. The defender lays it up and in. She had 11. Northern down by 6 at halftime is all. But Augie starts to pull away in the third quarter. Lindsay Prosser was great. Watch her. You got to get closer to her than that. She had 27 points as Augie had that lead up to double digits. Then Shelby Sellen. She's been gutsy since coming back from that torn ACL. 19 points, 11 rebounds. Let's go to your scoreboard. Augie wins it 80-64. Again, USF wins big 89-74, and SMSU loses at Duluth by 30 points. Yesterday's Skyforce game was moved to tonight because they had no refs last night. They did show up tonight, and so did Rodney Purvis with a three-point shot at the shot clock buzzer. He had a great game tonight. Here he is again with a follow-up. He had 31 points in the game, but Walter Lemon Jr. made things sour for the home team. Nice drive here all the way to the hoop. He had 25 points. They led by as many as 17 points. Kyle Washington with a 3 here for the Force, but they would end up losing 116-111 was your final. For the third straight year, the Tigers of DWU have lost to Concordia in the GPAC championship game. Last night's game much closer than the final score would indicate. Bulldogs hit three-pointers at the end of the second quarter, end of the third quarter, and took a 2-point lead in the fourth. Sarah Carr was really good for Dakota Wesleyan. That's not Sarah. This is Sarah. Let's quick go to the scoreboard and see that they will advance to the national tournament along with Northwestern and Dordt. And on the men's side, Dakota Wesleyan makes it. Wolves lose in overtime at Atlanta, 131-123. We'll be right back.